Alright, hello everyone. Today I'll be showing you some very cool virus codes, which you can, make just by using Notepad. So, the people who don't know, Notepad is built into every single Windows computer. I'm not sure if they're built into Macs as well, but maybe. I don't have a Mac, so I don't know. But anyway, you can go into, to access Notepad, you can do it either two ways. Either go to the search bar, uh, and then type in Notepad, and there you go, you have it right there, like that. Or you can press the Windows key, hit R, and that'll open up the Run um, menu, and you can just type in Notepad right there, and that'll also access Notepad for you. So anyway, I just showed you, I'll show you some really easy virus codes which you can make yourself. Keep in mind, don't use these viruses on yourself, on your own computer, because that's just stupid. It'll so some of these viruses are harmless, or like aren't damaging permanently, and I will let you know which ones are really, like which ones you have to be careful with, and which ones you don't, and then which ones you can leave alone. Keep in mind, some of these viruses can be detected by antivirus software, and yeah, let's get right into it. So pretty much, the first virus which we have here today is this one right here. So now this virus this virus, what it pretty much like what's accomplishing here is it's just going through the going through the each CD, or like driver which you have, the C drive, the D drive, and the E drive, and then it's just like, it's just gonna keep on looping through that, and then show a bunch of error codes, and then this will render your computer practically useless. This one is very dangerous. So I will have all of these viruses in the description as well if you just want to copy and paste them. So the way to do this virus is you just copy and paste it into Notepad document. You write you save it. I'll just save it to my desktop, and you want to save it as anything, like give it a name, whatever you want, and then .bat, and save. So now, as you can see, it's right there. If I was to double click on that right here, I would completely render my computer useless. So I'm not gonna do that. Um, most people, however, with bat codes, they right click and they go to edit first, because they want to see. No one actually double clicks on bats, on batch files, if they're well, if they're not stupid. So so the way to get around that is, you're gonna download a converter program. Link is in the description, and then that'll give you a file like this. You extract it, and then you should see this right here. So you want to open up the bat2exe converter, and here we go. We have it right here, and then you can find your batch file right here. You can also include an icon in the version information. You can change the icon for it. I don't have any icons right now, but just make an icon for it, and then to make it look more legit, and then you can click compile, and there we go. We have the batch file right here. It's not a batch file anymore. It's actually an exe. So this one is just like that, except you can't right click and then edit it. It's not there. So yeah, this is a very sneaky way to prank your friends into destroying their computer. I would not recommend you do this to anyone, because that's mean. Keep in mind, I'm not responsible for any of the crazy shit you do. So the next virus which we have here today, this one pretty much deletes all of your drivers. This isn't really that scary of a virus, because it leaves the main driver, which is the C drive. It leaves that alone. All that this does is it wipes all of your other drives, like the recovery disk drive, and then all of the USBs, or like any other drivers which would be installed. It just wipes that. It just wipes it like that. So the way to make this virus is the same way as the other one. You just copy and paste it into a Notepad file. You save it, and then you rename it as anything, and then .bat, just the same way. Um, and then of course you can change it to an exe with the converter, which I sent you. So anyway, the next one is right here. We have this is the next code right here. Pretty much what this code does is it deletes the registry files of your computer, and that is actually this is a very strong virus. If this does manage to like activate on a computer, it will completely render the computer pretty much useless, because this deletes very important registry files. You will need to pretty much reinstall Windows to fix this. So I forgot how to open up the registry right now. I think it's well, actually no, that's MS config. So this is not registry files, but you know, registry files are very important. I just forgot how to do it right now. I'll just show it anyway. I know how to get to it through a different way. That's by going through the services thing, and I'll just show you what the registry files look like. Here they are. These are registry files, and then if these were deleted, it would spell a lot of hurt on your computer. So the way to activate this virus is, you know, do the same thing, copy and paste it into Notepad, save it as .bat. Next one, this one is more of like a Halloween prank virus. It's not really that bad. All of this does is it disables the internet for your computer. And there's two ways to fix this. You can just type in, go into CMD, then type in ipconfig, and then slash renew, or slash enable. There we go. ipconfig slash enable. I'll verify the code for fixing that, because I'm not sure if that's entirely accurate, but you know, it's something like that. It's not that bad. So that's one way of fixing it, and then another way of fixing this virus is just by turning off and turning your computer back on. So this is not really a powerful virus. It's more of just like a harmless prank. The next one, however, this one is a scary virus. It's not harmful at all. It just shuts down the computer and then sends them a message. So right now I have "Let's roll, baby," and then the error message will be "Your ass got glued." but then you can make the message whatever you want, like "lol hack mate," you know, or and then instead of "Your ass got glued," you can have like "You're an idiot" or something like that, you know. It's just some very just some nice ways to be mean. It's not really that big of a virus. It just turns off the computer and will scare the shit out of the victim. So that's kind of a little funny line of code right there. The next one, this one is pretty strong. This one really screws up your computer, and it deletes key registry files for your computer to start up. So then if they turn off the computer after activating this virus, they will render their computer useless. It can't restart after you copy and paste. After they activate this virus, your computer cannot restart. Once you shut it down, it's over. Right here. So, however, this virus is a little bit different. The way to activate this one is you have to copy and paste it into Notepad and then save it as anything.vbs. So in the Notepad, just save it as anything, and instead of .bat, .vbs. Yeah. And there we go. It's right here. So, yeah. That's how to activate that one. I don't want to activate any of these on my computer because I value my property. I don't want to kill it. And don't use any of these viruses on people who you want to have as friends in the next couple of years. Okay, so the next one is this one. This one pretty much just messes around with the drivers. It's not really that powerful. It just well, it is pretty powerful. It just resets all the drivers, including the C drive. So kind of like formats your computer. So this is a really funny way to get people mad if they have like a bunch of saved stuff on their computer. So, you know, all these viruses are really mean. The only one which I would play around with if I was you, and you can do it on your own computer, would be this one, and well, these two actually, the internet turning off, and then the um, the shutdown one. Okay, next one which we have on the plate is we have this virus right here. So now this virus, this is a very bad one because what this one does is it shuts down the computer, and then what this virus does is after the victim tries to turn on the computer back on, it will display a message, which is right here, and then it will shut down the computer again. So you can never turn on the machine once this virus is activated. So it's really funny because you can do whatever message you want here. I just chose "You are nailed. Buy a new computer. This is piece of shit." So I tried this on my friend's laptop once, and he was not too happy. I did pay for the laptop after, but that was just it was a funny prank. It was a piece of shit anyway, though. It was like some $200 used Dell laptop. So I got him I got him a better one after that. So I don't know. I think it was worth it. He still wasn't too happy about it. That was a pretty. He was really scared after he saw that message. He actually thought Anonymous was hacking him. So that was pretty funny. Anyway, after the way to activate this one, just copy and paste this into Notepad and then save it as .bat, then double click. You can also convert it to an exe if you want to be super sneaky, and I already showed you how to do that. Next one on the plate is this one right here. So now what this one does is it actually deletes the C drive. This one just like pretty much fries your computer. I would not use this on anyone, unless it's like your worst enemy. But once again, I have to reiterate this. I'm not responsible for any of the crazy shit you do. This is just for educational purposes. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, the way to activate this one is, just copy and paste it and then into Notepad and then rename it as anything you want, .bat. All these are .bat except for this one right here, which is .vbs. So next one which we have is this one, shutdown -s-t 100c, and then it's gonna say installing updates. This is not that bad of a virus. Well, all it does is it shuts down your computer 100 times, and then the message is installing updates. So then it looks legit. You can change. You can change it to shut down how many times you want just by changing this 100 to whatever you want. So if I want it to shut down 5 times, I can just type in 5 right here. If I want it to shut down 2 million times, I can just type in 2 million right here. There we go. And so, yeah, I'll just keep it at 100 so that it's not impossible. But yeah, this is more of a prank as well. Now this is one that I enjoy myself. The thing is, most computers do not allow this unless you run it as administrator. So it will not, because it might not work unless they run this one as an administrator, and that's very easy to fix. That's very easy to get around. You just convert it to .exe, and then they're like, wow, this is a nice present. I don't know what this is. Let's double click on it, and then I'll say, oh, run it as administrator first, and then they'll do it, and then their computer will be fried. What this virus does is it deletes the Windows System 32. What that means is it deletes the actual OS of the computer. So yeah, that pretty much just fries your computer and destroys it completely. This is equivalent to taking a hammer and smashing your computer to pieces. So yeah, this is a very powerful, dangerous line of code right here. Don't use any of these on yourself, except for maybe this one and the ipconfig one, the internet one. Anyway, we have one last virus, and then this one is one that I enjoy myself. What this one does is it's kind of like the ipconfig virus right here, which it disables the internet. However, you cannot fix it after the internet, after this is ran, or after this virus is run. Your internet will be disabled forever on that computer. There's no way of fixing it. Well, not that I know of. So as you can see, what it does is it just adds registry hotkeys, and then it stops you from ever reconnecting to the internet ever again on that computer. And then you can also have a message that pops up. So I have this message to pop up for the victim. You have maxed out your internet. You have maxed your internet usage for a lifetime, and you know, it's pretty funny. So anyway, those were some crazy virus codes which you can make in your own home just by using Notepad. So keep in mind, Notepad is dangerous. Stay in school, kids, and I'm not responsible for any of the crazy shit you do. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you again next time.
Ready, aim, fire.